Hey, speaking of that, can you hand me that thing off the wall real quick? Just hand me that. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Now, I don't know if you knew this. Now, me and you have something so much in common here, but I'm going to read this first and I'm going to tell you what we have in common after I read this. Now, in 2009, another space was filled on your awards mantle when you won the San Diego Black Film Festival Award for Best Actor for your performance in The Least Among You, playing Richard Kelly, a black college graduate forced to serve probation at an all-white seminar after the 1965 Watts riots. What was that experience like?
Man, that was a I feel like that was a full circle type of experience because that play, Matter of Honor, is kind of similar in the sense that, this black man accused of a crime he didn't commit. He's in a situation or institution with all white people where he's the outsider, and things are happening to him. He's being discriminated against, and that happens in the least among you. I was accused of something. I'm sent to this all white seminary, and discriminated against, and what have you. The director of the least among you happened to be sitting in the audience of the play A Matter of Honor when he
Wow.
was trying to cast his lead in that film. He already had Louis Gossett Jr. They were probably 6 weeks out from production and did not have a lead. So he's
Wow.
reading the LA Times or something, the paper in LA, and sees a little article about the play. It's a picture of me. And he's like, ooh, that could be the guy, literally. And he goes and watches the play. And in his mind, he's like, that's the guy when he leaves. I don't know any of this. I get an audition, regular audition like any other day, and I audition for the role. Then I get a call back and I meet the director and he tells me he saw me in the play. So that helped me get the role, having the role in the play. And I didn't think that I was there, a little insecure and nervous because I was seeing actors who'd done more work than me, actors who were in movies that I've seen. And I was like, oh, they're getting this. No one knows me. So everything kind of happens for a reason. And that really came back full circle. So those two kind of connect to me, those two projects.
So that play put you in the position to win an award and also put you in the position to star in a film that you won another award for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's amazing about what he's saying is this. I tell people this is our film school moment for you guys out there. Is that whether you're doing a play, no matter what you're doing, you can have one word, no words. You always bring your best. I don't care if it's the third show or the end of the night. You do it.
Whether there's one person in the audience or 100, because that one person might be the director.
That is 100% correct. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but in 2017, someone at this desk won an award at this festival called the San Diego Black Film Festival, and he was Best Actor 2017 for the film Then There Was You.
Tori, Sean, what do you mean, baby?
Yes.
Oh my God. Was that?
How crazy is that, bro? Yes. Yes.
So, someone at this desk, as if it were me.
Well, I mean, hey, listen, did we just become best friends? So we're brothers, and we didn't even know it, man. So hey, from one to another, brother. Here you go. I give you your flowers while you still smell them, man. We're gonna work together soon too, man. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna tell these stories.
That's amazing, man. I mean, I was like, what? 7, 8 years before you. I feel old.
No, man. And here's the crazy part about it. We filmed that in 2011, but the director who shall not be named, Voldemort. I'm the one that not him. He didn't get into the festivals until later, and I love that because why would I want to compete with you, man? Let's all win. You know what I'm saying?
Let's all win. Right. There's room at the table for everybody.
I said, let's all win. Yeah.
Oh, congrats, bro. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
Hey, no, man, thank you. Because when he told me, I'm like, he won what? I said, you mean the San Diego Film Festival? He's like, nah, San Diego Black Film. I'm like, that's my shit. That's my territory. Good, but great job, man. Great job with that.
And like you say, you worked alongside the great Louis Gossett Jr. What was he like to work with?
He was like an angel. He's a mentor. I actually talked to him in January. January or February, I talked to him. So we still keep in contact, but he would bring me like little daily devotional books or share a little knowledge with me. He was just like this grandfather, and he would just sit and talk to me and about different things, about how I'm feeling and stuff like that. He's just beautiful to watch work. You know what I mean? And sometimes I feel like he's even underappreciated. I know he won the Oscar and things like that, but
it's because Morgan Freeman won't die. Like, if Morgan Freeman would just either die or retire, Louis Gossett Jr. could start getting his due.
That should have been my line.
Am
No,
I
I'm just saying
wrong?
that should have been my line.
So I'm not wrong.
I'm not saying anything. You fix that in post. Let me ask you a real quick question. Did you happen to catch Louis Gossett's performance in Watchmen, the HBO series Watchmen? He killed that, man, from a wheelchair.
And he was nominated for an Emmy, rightly so.
Yes, man. Yeah, he's awesome, man. Yes. Oh, you don't want to say anything now?
But I'm not saying anything because it's on you.
Oh, it is on me. Yes. Yeah. The egg on my face. All right. With that being said, all right. So let me ask you this. You actually wrote the lyrics to a song called "Set Me Free," featured in the film. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And is writing something you love to do, or how did that come about?
Yes, I co-wrote that actually with the music composer Mark Killian. He had like the track for it. He and I think maybe his fiance or something, they had the track for it, and she had did like a demo of a version of it, and I came in with some lyrics to replace a lot of those and added my own thing to it. And so they knew I sang, and I shared with them that I've written a few songs before, and that would be great to know, kind of make it my own, and they agreed with that. So I was glad they did that. I wish more people could hear, because a lot of people don't know it, because sometimes they don't always watch the end of the movie. But yeah, it was great being in the recording studio. They had like a 10 member choir in there, and so it was a lot of fun to get to share that part of me, the music side.
Yeah, man. So the stage play also led to being on a record.
Yeah.
Domino effect.
Talk about it. Talk about a platform.
The rest.
Why don't you subscribe? It'll last longer.